This is your captain speaking. If you look out to your left, you'll see a beautiful view of the Grand Canyon.
Told you we could fly!
Oh, the sun cruise,
Hey, movie lovers. Welcome back. Alexander Omoni here. And today we're diving into what's easily one of the most anticipated superhero movies coming our way, Venom: The Last Dance. Now, Venom fans, this is the third installment in the series, and if you've been keeping up with Eddie Brock and his symbiotic buddy, you know things are only going to get crazier. But the movie isn't out yet. So today we're going to talk about what we expect from it. Think of this as a hype session, because honestly, there's a lot to speculate about. So here's what we know so far. Eddie Brock, Tom Hardy, is back, along with his ever-hungry symbiote Venom, and this time they're on the run from, well, pretty much everyone. That means we can probably expect even more tension between these two. And let's be real, Eddie and Venom's dysfunctional relationship is a huge part of what makes these movies fun. If the trailers are anything to go by, we're going to see them butting heads, bickering, and probably destroying half the city in the process. But here's a question for you. Do you think Eddie and Venom will ever fully sync up and become a perfect team? Or is their relationship doomed to always be, chaotic? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about the new faces we'll be seeing this time around. First up, Chiwetel Ejiofor has joined the cast as a military guy tracking down Eddie and Venom. Now, Ejiofor is known for his intense roles, so it'll be interesting to see how his character adds to the dynamic. Is he going to be the no-nonsense villain, or could there be more complexity to his motives? Then there's Juno Temple, who plays a scientist also hunting down our anti-heroes. Now, whether she's after Venom to study him, capture him, or maybe even use him for her own gain, that's something we'll have to wait and see. Honestly, the idea of adding more brains to the brawn of this movie is intriguing. What do you think her role might be? Drop your theories below. And of course, we've got the return of Mrs. Chen, played by Peggy Lou, the convenience store owner who somehow manages to be both hilarious and unfazed by all the symbiote madness. I personally hope she gets more screen time, because her interactions with Venom have been some of the funniest moments in the previous films. All right, let's talk about the action, because if there's one thing we know about a Venom movie, it's that the action scenes are going to be insane. Venom's brutal fighting style, combined with some of the visual effects we've seen in the trailers, promises to deliver more of that fast-paced, over-the-top symbiote chaos we all love. But here's what I'm curious about. How will they raise the stakes from let there be carnage? Do you think we'll see even more symbiote powers, or maybe a showdown that rivals the carnage fight from the second movie? And more importantly, what new tricks do you think Venom might have up his sleeve this time around? Let me know what kind of action scenes you're hoping to see. So, the plot we know so far is that Eddie and Venom are on the run, but we don't have all the details yet. What's really driving this chase? Are the humans after Venom because they see him as a threat, or is there something bigger at play here, like another symbiote war? Now, if you've been following the Venom series, you know they've hinted at the multiverse before, especially with that cameo in Spider-Man: No Way Home. So, Could The Last Dance bring us even closer to that promised crossover with Spider-Man? Or maybe introduce a brand new symbiote villain? If you had to guess, what's the biggest twist you're expecting from this movie? Let's get wild with the predictions in the comments. Since this is being called The Last Dance, we can probably assume it's the final chapter of the Venom trilogy. And if that's true, we've got to expect some serious stakes. Could this be the movie where Eddie finally says goodbye to Venom? Or are we going to see Venom evolve into something even more powerful? Personally, I'm expecting a showdown that forces Eddie to make some kind of ultimate sacrifice, either to save himself, the world, or maybe even Venom. But hey, that's just me speculating. What do you guys think? How do you see this story wrapping up? Is it going to be a tearjerker, or do you think they'll leave the door open for more? All right, movie lovers, that's all I've got for now. We're still waiting for Venom, The Last Dance to drop, but I'm already excited. If you're as hyped as I am, hit that like button. Share this video with your fellow movie fans, and don't forget to subscribe for more discussions like this. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. What are you most excited for in this final chapter of Venom? This is Alexander Omoni signing off, and I'll catch you in the next one.